Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay, and y'all see the title of the video, leave a comment, and then go subscribe to my other channel, my main channel at Yoga with Jay. I'm gonna talk about why I just do not give everybody access to me. Mind you, back in the day, I feel like I was a little bit more open and free with my energy, and that came from me having different abandonment and rejection wounds. When I tell you, you cannot give everybody access to you, and this is something that I've had to learn over the years. Some people are monitoring spirits, some people are coming to distract you and drag you down, and they don't really want to be your friend. They just want to be associated with you because it benefits them in some kind of way, right? But then you end up getting drained because they can't pour back into you because they didn't come into your life with good intentions in the first place. Situations where there have been friends that I've genuinely outgrown, and I've tried to force myself to have them in my life. It's caused some sort of misalignment for me, or it backfired in some kind of way. It's very protective and particular about who I give access to me, because associating with the wrong people or people that don't have good intentions for you is always gonna hurt you. And I used to have this mindset of, well, I'm genuine and I have a good heart and these are my intentions, and so I expected other people to be the same. And then I realized that no. There's some people out there that they're only around because they like your energy, and you may not realize, but just your presence and your light and your aura is doing so much for certain people. Sometimes your energy and your attention is feeding into somebody's ego and making them feel better about themselves, right? And it's like, these are people that come around and they romanticize you, and again, they like you because of how you make them feel, even if you don't realize that you're doing it. In the moment that you need to be a human, the moment that you need somebody to hold space for you or to show up for you, the moment that you want to get deep and have a sense of emotional intimacy, these same people that are around because they love you and your energy, they cannot hold space for the real you. And they mask it so well because these are people that are texting you and calling you and even spending time with you sometimes. And, you know, they're having these surface level conversations with you. You guys may have fun together. You might have chemistry and you have a good time hanging out and stuff like that. And maybe they do ask you certain questions about your life. How are you doing? How was your day? But it comes not from a place of them wanting to really get to know you and understand you on a deep level. It comes from a place of them wanting to be like a monitoring spirit in a way. And we have a lot of those, and I kid you not, y'all, sometimes it's the people that we love the most, that are the people that we think have the best intentions for us, are the ones that come into our life, and it's not reciprocated. Again, they want to monitor, they just want to be nosy, and they're only around to use you for how you make them feel. This is why people notice, oh, I'm there for everybody, you know, when I'm good, everybody's around, and the moment I start going through something, everybody disappears. The people that disappeared, they didn't have good intentions. They cannot show up for you. They never connected with the real you. They only romanticized you and projected onto you, and that's what that relationship is. Whether it be a friendship or a romantic connection, it was a projection of their own insecurities and their own ego. That's why they're not showing up for you, because they genuinely don't know how. They're not being consistent because they genuinely don't know how. That one-sided relationship, which again, we often don't know it's one-sided until we need that person, but it's a projection of the other individual. That's why you have two people in a connection, and two people can have two different experiences because you're viewing it differently. You may be looking at this person like, I love you, I care for you, I'm getting to know you, I'm understanding you, and they may be looking at it like, I love how you make me feel, I love what you do for me, I love your energy, right? But again, the moment that you cease to be whatever it is that they need, they run away. And so for me personally, I can always pick up on people's ulterior motives, and I say this all the time, people's intentions change. People might come into your life with good intentions at some point, but then it shifts over time. I when I tell you, people can be a huge distraction. Again, people just want your attention. People sometimes do not care about what you have going on, the fact that you're busy or you are sad or you're what. People sometimes don't care about that. They just want your attention. They just want you to text them back. They just want you to talk to them. They just want you to spend time with them, because again, it's validating them in some kind of way. And these people are huge distractions. These are the people that are going to come in and they're going to get you off your path. They're going to keep you from being focused on the things that are important. These are typically people that are going to end up hurting you in some kind of way whenever their true intentions are revealed to you. You just have to be careful. I love the quote, learn the difference between who is gold and who is gold plated. Because when I tell you, the people that come around that are only trying to use you and be an energy vampire, they have such a way of hiding who they really are. And so, and again, all that talking and spending time together, even if it's just surface level conversations, it creates this false sense of intimacy between the two of you. That's why you're confused whenever you need them and they're not there for you, because in your head you're like, I thought that we were connected a little bit deeper. But again, nope, they created a false sense of emotional intimacy with you. For me, the way I look at it, one, I spend a ton of time alone. Okay, I spend a lot of time connecting with me, myself, and I, and so I'm pretty whole for the most part. We got that out of the way. Two, when it comes to my friendships, the ones that are locked in with me, I have a very solid group of people in my life that I do not have to question. And so when it comes to people that are either new in my life or people that maybe they've been around for a while, but you know, we're not super close, whenever I really sit and reflect, it's not hard for me to pick up on who is really there for me as a soul, as a person, and who's really there for my energy. And these are the people that I go through and I delete the contact. I remove access immediately, because I don't have time. Okay, I have to pour into myself. I have to pour into my child. I have to pour into my community. I have to pour into the people that genuinely care for me and show up for me. I don't have the time to be sitting here and feeding into somebody's ego. My life is full enough. Like, I'm not that desperate for connection, whether it be platonic or romantic, to the point that I'm going to keep people around that don't actually value me. Associating with these people that don't have your best interests at heart can be so dangerous, because whenever you inevitably get hurt, you are there left to pick up the pieces on your own, and you're so confused because again, you thought that you guys had a different relationship than what you really did. But if you listen to people always tell you what their true intentions are and how they really feel about you, and it's on you to pick up on that and act according. You just have to be careful about who you're associating with and why. You have to have a strong enough sense of discernment to try to understand who is in your life for what reason, and who really has your back, and who genuinely cares about you, and who is just here using your energy. This is your life, and this is your emotional and mental and spiritual health. And what you're doing is you're setting a healthy boundary. You are protecting yourself. That's all you're doing. Now, the other person may not like it, because again, they are using you. Everybody that are using you, they can't stand whenever you put up a boundary or whenever you remove access, but that is not your problem. It's not. Your responsibility is to take care of you, to focus on you, to make sure that you are allowing the right people in your life. Seriously, just back to the video I made the other day called Everything Is Your Fault. If we let people in our life that don't have the best intentions, and then we invite chaos or pain into our life, at some point we have to take accountability, because it was on us for being too afraid to walk away. It was on us for being too afraid to have a boundary. It was on us for being too afraid to choose ourselves, because you're people pleasing at that point. People pleasing always gets you hurt. So yeah, like I said, I'm very selective on that. Like, everybody doesn't have access to me. Everybody will not have access to me. If I feel like you do have access to me and your intentions are not pure, that access will be removed. And it's important to really choose yourself in that way. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.